Hey guys, this is JB3 and we are back with another episode of FIFA 19 Career Mode Youth Edition featuring Morecambe FC. And in this episode, we will finish out the month of February. We come off 2 wins, so hopefully we can keep our form against Newcastle here on Saturday, and then we'll continue on against Crystal Palace and see ourselves hopefully ever closer to European competition for next year. We'll have to see how the rest of the month goes, but we'll get into these games and hopefully pick up 3 points against Newcastle, who came up with us last year in the championship. But before we get into the games, we have our final scout report back from Austria. We'll bring in Ernst Anzinger, 53 overall, 67 or 53 to 67 overall, 78 to 94 potential. We'll bring him in, and then we'll also, I don't think we're going to bring in Ronald Berger. It's only 1 month, so 71 to 94 is probably going to drop, and only 5'8". It looks like it could be a right back or a left back. I don't think we really need that, so we'll let him go and end it in Austria. So we have our final month in Ghana. We'll bring in Clifford Berger, 49 to 59 overall, 79 to 94 potential though. And then we'll also bring in Dogo Emezu, 55 to 67 overall, 83 to 94 potential. And that will do it for us here in Ghana. And before we get into Romania, we need to clear out some space here in our youth academy, and Florian Dupont has finally turned 16, so we will bring in the new striker for the team. We've been waiting on him. He's up to 68 overall, 93 to 94 potential. Welcome to the team. We also have Mustafa Mamiri, 85 to 91. I think I'm going to let him go. We do have a couple other strikers that can replace him, so we'll let him go. We have Johan Vogel, who I think I'll bring in next year and send him out on a loan. We just don't have any playing time for him. We have Clement Desenberger, 61 overall, 77 to 94 potential. Adrian Gruber, 75 to 93 potential. Ernest Anzinger, who we just brought in, 78 to 94. Clifford Berger, who we just brought in, the left back, 51 overall, which is disappointing to have a low overall, but 79 to 94 potential. We have Udom, 83 to 94 potential. Manuel Adolfo, 77 to 91 potential. I'm almost tempted to let him go. Actually, I think I will. I think that potential is just not good enough. We have Xavier Lopez, 62 overall, 85 to 94 potential. Sebastian Jensen, the other striker that we're looking at, 90 to 94 potential. Alexander Clausen, 88 to 94 potential. Sean Baker, 63 overall, 85 to 91 potential. I think we're going to bring him in as well. He's 18. He's going to want to come in eventually. And then we have Evan Kerr, 83 to 89 potential. He's fallen off. We'll let him go. And then we have Cohen Michaels, the goalkeeper from the US, 62 overall, 88 to 94 potential. And then we have Dogo Emezu, 60 overall, 83 to 94 potential. And that will do it for our youth academy. So we have our final report back from Romania, and I don't even know how to pronounce this name. If you guys do, drop it down in the comments. 48 to 62 overall, 74 to 94 potential. Looks like it could be a decent right back. And then we have Valhem Niego, 67 to 93 potential, 51 to 70 overall. So we'll bring him in a value of almost $1 million. We'll see what he can do. And Bayumi has been sold for $2.7 million to Cardiff City, allowing us to add $1.9 million to our budget. So we'll send our scouts back out. It'll be 1 scout going to Greece, 1 going to China, and 1 going to Paraguay for enemy. So we'll see what they can bring back in the next 3 months. So we'll get into our game against Newcastle. We'll go with our normal starting lineup, except for it will be Dupont making his debut. He turned 16. He's ready to go. He's in the squad. Let's see if he can get some goals and get us 3 points. And we'll get this game underway. Munn gets it off to Dupont. He'll move it on to Romano. Romano holds, lays it to Sark, who takes the long strike and finds the back of the net. Oh my lord, Sarek finding the net early here. It's 1-0 Morecambe FC. He's only 20 minutes in. He puts in a long strike, just gets the ball perfectly right at the top of the box, just wants to get something on net. Romano lays it to him perfectly, he finds a lane, and beats the keeper into the top corner. And Morecambe FC are up 1-0 over Newcastle here at the Globe Arena, beating the outstretched keeper. Romano moves it up to Munn. He'll lay it to Dupont. Dupont sends it through to Sarek, and it's just a little too long. Hughes moves it into Munn in the midfield. He'll send it out to Adebola and moves it up to LeConte. LeConte, oh fuck. LeConte throws it into Romano, who gets it onto Dupont, who sends it through to Sarek. He takes the strike and can't beat the keeper this time. Gray on the wing. LeConte tries to break it up and can't. Gray gets around him. LeConte lays a tackle. It'll be a delayed penalty though. Edge of the box, and Adebola breaks it up and passes it back along to LeConte, who gets it up to Munn. Final build-up of the first half here as Munn fights off the defense and goes through the midfield. Lays it off to Sarek, and they're going to blow the whistle. It'll be full time in the first half. It'll be Morecambe FC headed to halftime off the 50th goal of the career for Sarek as he puts it in to make it 1-0. Sarek gets it in the midfield, lays it out to Romano. He'll hold up, pass to Sarek, off to Munn. Munn passes to Dupont, who's behind the defense, takes the strike, and he puts it in for his first goal of the career. It's Florian Dupont put it in and making his debut. He gets the goal to make it 2-0 over Newcastle, and Morecambe FC are on a run. A perfect pass from Munn. He gets in good position, and one-on-one with the keeper, the young 16-year-old blasted into the back of the net and makes this game 2-0 and gives us a bit of a cushion here in the second half. As the offense has been struggling to get going, we finally break through and get another goal. Florian Dupont, on debut, gets his first goal. Munn, can he slip it through? He can. Find Sarek, who gets it onto Dupont, holds up, gets it into Munn, who takes the long strike and just puts it wide of the net. An opportunity to get another one, but Munn can't find the long ball and sends it wide. So we'll make 3 changes. It'll be Munn, Sarek, and Al Daharni out for Durson, Lucero, and Decker. The ball goes in, and the shot goes in, and Awazi's going to knock that one away. Good tight defense, and Awazi makes the difference as he knocks it out for a corner kick. Romano getting back on some good defense, though, to possibly slow that ball up, giving Awazi a chance. Goes out for a corner for Newcastle. They'll send it in, and Romano can't break it up, and Awazi can't make the save. Romano takes a bad touch after that defensive play. He did so well, and then this one just hits his foot, skips right off, and they get the shot on, and they grab a goal back here. It'll be 2-1 Morecambe FC against Newcastle as they slip it in. Just absolute shit. Romano's taken that touch 800 times. There's no reason why he couldn't have gotten there. Vergara tries to get back, and Awazi can't make the save. It'll be 2-1. Lucero moves it on to Durson, who gets it back to Decker for a little bit more space. Back to Durson. Passes off to Lucero, who gets it on to Dupont. And that will be the final touch of the game. It'll be Morecambe FC going 2-1 over Newcastle. Not a very exciting game, but we get the win. Either way, not a whole lot of shots to speak of. 5 shots apiece, 3 on target for Morecambe FC, 4 on target for Newcastle. But the big one is Sarek, the man of the match, an 8.9, gets his 50th goal of his career. Munn with an 8.3, Awazi a 7.3, LeConte 7.2, Adebola 7.8, Vergara 7.8, Kumi a 7.1, Durson 6.3, Decker 6.4, Lucero 6.6. Dupont on debut gets his first goal in an 8.4, Romano an 8.5, Billy Hughes a 6.9, Al Daharni 6.5, and that will do it for us here at the Globe Arena against Newcastle. So we'll get into this game against Crystal Palace. We'll go with our standard starting lineup, DuPont up top in the striker position. And the one thing we will do with this game is we have checked Crystal Palace's lineup and they are running out their best squad. So I think that's something we're going to do as we move along here in the season, just to make sure that we have the best competition possible and get a real good look at how good we actually are. But with that being said, we'll get into this game, see if we can grab another 3 points here against Crystal Palace. And we'll get this game underway. Conte gets it up to Aldaharni, who lays it off to Munn, quickly gets it along to Sarek and looks for DuPont, who turns, looks to get it on, chips it to Aldaharni, who will chip it back in. DuPont with the header and sends it over the bar, but a good offensive build-up to start this game against Crystal Palace. On the wing, Adebola can't get there and Vergara will clear it. Munn tries to get it off and it's just too short. Vergara has to break it up again, and Conte gets it out to Aldaharni. Terrier steps over and gets past Adebola. It's a breakaway. Vergara fights back, though, and breaks this one up. Tries to get it off to Romano. Lays it there for Munn, top of the box, and V finds the net. It's Munn opening up the scoring as we go 1-0 on Crystal Palace to start this game. A beautiful pass, lays it right there for Munn, who gets it on the top of the box and laces it through to the net. Oh, what a play by him. Romano finding the assist here in these games. Munn gets it and beats Butland right in net. Oh, an absolute beauty. Munn really finding his offense here with his 11th goal of his career, 8th of the season, and he puts Morecambe FC up 1-0. Adebola gets it off to Conte, who moves it up to Romano, who's going to push forward. Lays it there for Aldaharni. Aldaharni looking for... Oh, fuck. Aldaharni makes an interception, lays it to Romano, who can't get there. Billy Hughes, loose ball in the box, hits the post. Oh, an unfortunate one for Billy Hughes, who just misses an opportunity to find an easy goal. Hughes lays it to Sarek, off to Romano. Can't get the ball, has to lay it back to Romano. Or to Munn, who gets it to Romano. Romano lays it to Munn. Can he run onto it? No. Kumi sends it to Billy Hughes, gets it off to DuPont, right on to Sarek, who lofts it across to Aldaharni. Aldaharni takes a touch, long shot, and Butland makes the save. Keynes in the middle, steps over, lays it out wide. Conte lays a good tackle, and Adebola gets the ball, and that will be the final touch of the first half. It'll be Morecambe FC headed into halftime, up 1-0. Baptiste gets broken up. It'll go back to Baptiste. Keynes on the wing, sends it across, centers it. It goes in. Kumi breaks it up temporarily. We can't make the stop, and it goes wide of the net as Romano takes him down, but no penalty called. Rodrigo in the middle gets it off to Baptiste, on to Conte, back to Baptiste. They'll slip it through. Adebola can't get there, and Awazi gets a big piece, and it bounces over the bar, and he will bail us out again as the ball goes over from the shot from Rodrigo and out for a corner kick. Sarek gets it to Munn, who sends it down to Billy Hughes. He's going to race past the defense, takes the long shot. It's loose, and Stark will clear it before DuPont can get there to poach home the rebound. And that'll be the final touch. It'll be Morecambe FC going 1-0 with back-to-back clean sheets against Crystal Palace. They did play their starters, so we got to give ourselves that. We had 7 shots, 4 on target. We really didn't allow them any of the ball. Awazi bailed us out a couple times on the couple shots that they did have, and Romano finishes with an 8.9, Awazi 7.2, Conte 7.9, Adebola 7.9, Vergara 7.7, Kumi 7.6, Burns 5.9, Munn 8.7, Sarek 7.2, Miro 6.0, DuPont 6.6, Lucero 6.0, Hughes 6.8, Aldaharni 7.7, and that'll do it for us here at the Globe Arena. So guys, that'll do it for us here in this episode. We get another 2 wins and another 6 points and see ourselves only 1 point behind the Champions League area where we need to be. It's getting really close towards the end of the season here in March as we move on to the next month. We'll have to keep winning. It will be close for us. We'll have to see how we do. But guys, that'll do it for us here in this episode. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit the subscribe button. All the support is greatly appreciated. I can't thank you guys enough. And until next time, guys, have a good one.